What's good, everybody? It's your boy Willie Will, aka Madden Poppy, and I'm here with another video, man. We're gonna get right into this. We're not gonna waste no time. This video is for my CFM users, my connected franchise mode people. I love y'all too, man. So let's get right into it. First of all, shout out to Willie Will Gaming. You know, we on the up and up. We doing our thing. Y'all see the links on the bottom. Hit those, like, subscribe, follow, whatever you want to do. Shout out to J-Rav. My boy J-Rav helped me make this video a little bit. He not in it, but he, told me about some teams I should look at and gave me some good ideas. Also, shout out to the Backyard Bullies. We going strong right now. Big bullies in the building. So shout out to them, man. Always grateful, always appreciative for the Madden community. So let's definitely get right into it. Y'all might see a little delay on the stream a little bit. It's been snowstorms, have been crazy, so we got a little. It's been bugging out lately, but we're gonna get right into it. So this video is for the top 4 teams to use in connected franchise mode. These are the top 4 teams I think you should start with. Let's get right into it. So number 4, I got Baltimore. And don't think, whoever watched this video, do not think, all right, we just gonna see a bunch of good teams, because that's not the case. All right, so number 4, I got Baltimore. Baltimore is a great team to use, mainly because I'll go to their roster really quick. Baltimore is a good team to use because they have a very fast receiving core. That's number 1. You look at their receiving core, they have Marquise Brown, Miles Boykin, Devin Duvernay. All right, what a lot of people do not know, Devin Duvernay start as star already. He has hidden development. A lot of people don't know because he didn't get a lot of snaps in real life, but he has hidden development. So this is something you definitely want to look at. And this is a fresh franchise. So I didn't edit nothing. This is fresh. He starts at star development. I don't know why, but he starts at star development. So this is something you want to look at. Hollywood Brown, he's not the fastest in the game, but averaged out like 97 speed, 94 acceleration, 96 agility. He is a top 3 speed threat in the game. All right, the Ravens start with $37 million in cap. All right, so we're gonna go there. Let me get back to the roster really quick. We're gonna go there. We're gonna start from the offense. So we got the wide receiver core I just told you. A great receiving tight end. Great receiving tight end, 88 overall, only 24 years old. Also, I didn't say the Ravens receivers, they're really young, 23, 22, and Miles Boykin is 23. So that's ages of grooming. All right, you got a 24-year-old tight end. And a lot of people don't notice about their backup tight end, Nick Boyu. He starts at superstar. So one time I had him and I was like, wow, he's a superstar. Did the commission do something wrong? But he starts at superstar. So he's, I guess EA calls him the best blocking tight end. However, you can always give him receiving threats, slot-o-matic. It's short out elite. It's crazy. So that there right there is already a good core. Now, the running back, J.K. Dobbins, is 21 years old. Good grooming. And of course, they have the almighty Lamar Jackson, fastest quarterback to ever be in a game. That offense is extremely powerful. The offensive line is amazing. Superstar left tackle. What other dude that? Orlando Brown, 82 overall, and then you have a couple 22-year-olds where you can, groom and, get right. So that's the offense. All right, now the defense. We know they got Calais Campbell. He don't retire. If he does good, he don't retire for another 2 or 3 seasons. But they also have linebackers, Bowser, Judon. Queen is an 89 speed linebacker. He starts at, I believe, star development. So that's also another asset to you. A young linebacker, 22 years old, starting at star development, 87 speed, 90 agility. This is amazing to start any franchise with. We already know their cornerbacks is elite. Their cornerbacks is great. So this is a good team to start with. A great team to start with. Young safeties. All right, now let's get to the salaries and stuff so we can really understand the salaries and everything about that. The Ravens start with, and mind you, I didn't do no editing or anything, start with $37.8 million in cap. Now, to make things better, the Ravens have a little trade bait. So here's my suggestion if you pick the Ravens. Matthew Judon, $16 million hit, 16.8. 82 overall still didn't have to be re-signed. It's a no-brainer. Trade him. He's still good. Look, power moves is at 81 speed, 87 acceleration, 85 pursuit. You see the stats, 87 awareness. He's a great outside linebacker. He won't fit on your team because that's not someone you want to sign at 28 years old, number one. Plus, Lamar Jackson contract is coming up, I think, in 2 seasons or 1 season. That's a no-brainer. So that would give you $17 million. You could grit like a 3rd round pick for him, maybe a 2nd if you're in the right league. My next thing, Yannick Ngakoue. I wouldn't say trade Yannick. Now, it's 50-50. If you trade him, it's not bad. If you don't trade him, what I would say is that $12 million is going to be needed when Lamar Jackson contract is. I'm telling you right now, Lamar's going to want $200 million. Yannick Ngakoue, I would say give him about 6 games, see what you do with him. If it don't work out, trade him. Now, you traded 2 linebackers, so instantly your mindset is, all right, I'm going to need the linebackers. But here's the thing. You have 25-year-old Tyus Bowser, 75 overall, who can be groomed or let go at the end of the season. So you have something with him. All right, you have Patrick Queen. You have also Pernell McPhee, who's on a 1-year deal, and Jalen Ferguson. So if you get rid of Ngakoue and Matthew Judon, you have people there to replace them just for now. That way you can make it to the draft, use one of those 2nd or 3rd round picks, get a young dude. All right, so it's not like you have someone to replace them. So if you release both of them, that's about, 16 and 12? That's about, 20, my math messed up, 28? Look, $28 million added, and what you're going to need. That gives the Ravens over $50 to $60 million in cap. Great team to start a league with. You have the great cornerbacks. You have the great cornerbacks, and Marcus Peters. Where's Humphreys? Humphreys only 23. He got a 7-year deal already, so you set on that. So that's my number 4 pick. Leave your comments, likes, everything. Just tell me what y'all think about the Ravens. All right, so coming in at number 3. Who y'all think is number 3? I'm going to give y'all about 2 seconds. 1, 2, what's up? All right, coming in at number 3, I have the Jacksonville Jaguars. All right. Now, this is the funny part. No one thinks to pick the Jaguars all the time. However, in Madden, they are a great team. Madden is based on speed this year. It's a no-brainer. They have $84 million in cap. $84 million in cap. All right, let's see who they have to sign. They don't have to sign anyone special right now. D.D. Westbrook, I will resign. But I'm looking. Sidney Jones, give or take, it depends on the player, you may want to resign. But those are 2 contracts that will not hurt you. $84 million in cap. Now let's look at their roster. Rosters, it is based on speed. Now, I know people choose not to use Gardner Minshew, but he is 24 years old. His accuracy don't start bad. 86 short, 78 medium, 77 deep. His throw power you can always push up with the strong arm upgrades. They running back starts at an 84 overall, and I must say he grooms nicely. If you're not a power back person, look at this dude Nathan Cottrell for a sigh of relief, a different take on it, and he will definitely be good for you. But James Robinson, 22 years old, start very well. He grooms very well. But you also have DJ Chark, and I must say DJ Chark usually gets breakouts during the year. Every league I'm in, DJ Chark is by year 3 a 95 overall and superstar X Factor development. D.D. Westbrook, 93 speed. Laviska Shenault is 21 years old. He's not fast, but he's 21 years old, and he starts at star development. So do not sleep on this offense. This offense is not the offense you see in real life. Do not sleep on this offense. And again, I got to shout out J. Rav because he put me onto not this team, but a lot of the teams coming up. Keelan Cole is always serviceable. Chris Conley is always serviceable. He's fast, and he's 6'3". He has 95 jump, so if you want to use him, you can. They also start with Josh Oliver, who's 23 years old, and he's a fast tight end. This game is all about speed for the most part. But the most important part of this team is that O-line. The O-line starts nice. 24-year-old, 75 overall left tackle. Their left guard is 82. Their center is at 84. Their right guard is 76, and their right tackle is 72, but he's 22 years old. So you get the gist of that. Now to the defense. Their 23-year-olds start at superstar development, which is amazing. All right. On the other end, we got Kayvon Chason, who's more of a linebacker in this game, but they have him on the line. But he starts at 21 years old, already 72 overall, 85 speed, 90. He's a killer off the edge. So that's already a great D-line. Now the DTs, even better. Tavon Bryant's 24 years old, but only 71 overall, 87 strength. So that's a good fit in there. Devon Hamilton, 91 strength. He's only 23 years old. So they have not the best front four, but it's good enough. Then they linebackers. Their linebackers is not great, but they're very fast. Quincy Williams, 68 overall, but he's fast. Now Schobert, this is a sleeper too. A lot of people let him go to free agent. Do not let Joe Schobert go to free agent because he has 83 speed, but ultimately that 70 zone coverage is really good for a linebacker. And you pair him with Miles Jack, who starts at superstar. Miles Jack is fast, but the best thing about Miles Jack is coverage skills. Now Schobert and Miles Jack give you good awareness, good play recognition, and good zone coverage. They're hybrid linebackers, so that's really good for a front seven. Now the corners is not great, but the one thing you have to remember about their corners, C.J. Henderson, he's hidden development. So I think he's a star or superstar. I think he's star. I think only cornerback superstar rookie is Jeff Okudah, if I'm not mistaken. Oh wait, look, he's superstar, so that's even better. Superstar. So that's even better with that. Sidney Jones, like I said, you want to sign him. He got a nice upgrade by Madden, 79 overall. Now, mind you, they got a 21-year-old named Josiah Scott, 92 speed. This is a good grooming tool right here. He grooms nicely and he's fast. Chris Claybrooks, only 23, but 94 speed, so you can use him if you want. That's going to be a process in that grooming procedure. The only weakness I see on this team is their safeties. Their safeties they're not really good at safety. Even their kicker is a superstar. Now, that's their roster. We already seen that roster is, I wouldn't say top 10, but definitely top 15. Definitely top 15 linebacker. Now, let's go look at the cap aspect of it, the salary cap. Now, you look at their salary cap. $84 million in cap space. Now, this is huge. With $84 million in cap space, DJ Hayden get you $6 million. Keelan Cole get you $3 million. Chris Conley get you $2 million. These little $1 million deals here after the season, it's no reason why you shouldn't have at least $95 to $100 million in cap. And from my experience, this safety, the Saints does not start with a lot of money. So this safety right here, Marcus Williams, always, every league I'm in, he's in free agency because the Saints cap is so jacked up. You see $43 million here, but that's not the real story. You could get someone like Marcus Williams out of free agency. Free agency is yours. Free agency is yours. So that is the second. That's coming down. That's my third team I will start a connected franchise with. That is a really good team. They groom really fast. So my number two team to use in connected franchise mode, the Carolina Panthers. Now, the Carolina Panthers is one of those teams where you'll get some people who use them, but everyone won't use them. They're just down the pack. But in connected franchise mode, they're really good. So let's start with their offense. Teddy Bridgewater, he's the only bad contract you have. Now, you have to make a decision. You're either going to bench Teddy and start fresh, or you can groom Teddy. The most you'll probably get him up to is like an 85 overall. So if you want to start fresh, that makes a lot of sense, but do not release him. That penalty is too high. But you get CMC. He has the best ability in the game. That ability where he reacts to playmakers. He's already a 98 overall, and it will be 99 and literally just the preseason. So 10,000 XP, he'll be 99. That's 3 weeks. 3 or 4 weeks grooming after preseason. But the most important part is they have the fastest wide receivers in the game. The wide receivers core. Anderson, DJ Moore, and Samuel is just insane. Robbie Anderson, I think he starts at star. DJ Moore start at superstar. Curtis Samuel start at star. If you're pass heavy, you could have 3 superstars in one season easily. Now let's hit the defense. What amazed me about this team is how young they are and how fast they are. You've seen the speed on offense. Now they linemen start at superstar. Left end, Brian Burns, 88 speed. Their right end, 84 speed. He's only 22 years old. Their DT, Derek Brown, 79 overall. He's 22 years old. And look, he's hitting development, so I think he's star. Their linebackers need a lot of work. You do have to work on the linebackers. Definitely. Dante Jackson, 82 speed. Troy Pride, 72 speed. You know, Rasul Douglas, he have almost the 80s in the coverage. So that's good. You have a couple other 22-year-olds. So you have some sleepers on the team. Jeremy Chen starts at 80 overall. He's a rookie. He starts hitting development. But this rookie right here, Kenny Robinson, he's a 66 overall. But my thing is, if you have any 21-year-olds on your team, play them. Their breakout games come really quick, and they just groom really quick. And then you have the sleepers on this team, Miles Hartfield, Latrell Jameson. They're 65 and 64 overall, but they're 90-something speed. When you use your sub packages, put them in as sub linebacker because your linebackers is not good already. So you could put 92 speed safeties at linebacker. So this team, roster-wise, is really fast. They groom really well. Now let's just see if they have anyone to sign. Let's just see if they have anyone to sign. Let's go back to the salary. They start with $62 million already. All right, who they have to sign? Right here, no, it don't look like it's anyone important right now. I'm just looking, going through. Rasul Douglas, if you want. Russell Okung, you have to sign. Well, if you want, he's 31 years old. So right here, the only 2 people I see you need to sign. Morton, Curtis Samuel. And they won't want huge contracts. They're only 85 and 83 overalls. So that should be easy. And you have $62 million. Now, if you need more money than $62 million, here you go. Russell Okung, you can release him. 31 years old, 76 overall, you get $13 million instantly. That's about $75 million in cap space. With a young team, you can get a quarterback from free agency, through trade. You can even trade your pick because a first-round pick is not really even necessary for this team. Or you could get a linebacker, which you really need. So it's a lot you can maneuver with this team. Even Mike Davis, he gives you $3 million. I wouldn't release him. I would trade him maybe for like a 3rd-round pick. He's still good. Trade him for like a 3rd-round pick and, you know, get a linebacker or quarterback. So this is a great team to use in Connected Franchise. Definitely don't sleep on the Panthers. And again, shout out to J Rav. He was just in my DM about it, telling me the Panthers is a really good team to use. That goes on my list as the number 2 team to use in Connected Franchise. And again, somewhere in this video, I don't know where, we're going to have that like button, that subscribe button. Click it. You know, get it done, man. Come follow me so I can give you the issue on more teams. So, my number 1 team to use, and we hitting that 20-minute mark, so we're going to wrap this up. My number 1 team to use in Connected Franchise mode, by far, is the Cleveland Browns. The Browns have a very special team, and I'm going to start with the most special part about their team. This O-line is ridiculous. Their left tackle is an 80 overall. He's only 21 years old. Their left guard is 28 years old. Their center, well, the left guard is 28 years old, but he's an 88 overall. Their center is an 85 overall. Their right guard is the 89 overall. All right, they need work on the right tackle, but still 79 overall. That line is by far a top 3 line in the game, and it's incredibly insane how good they are. Now, let's go to the offense. Baker Mayfield obviously starts at 84 over. I'm sure he's star development already. You have a good season, he goes to superstar. Maybe you get a breakout, he goes to superstar. Nick Chubb. I'm not even going to say it. Whoever played Madden know how dirty Nick Chubb is on this game. Kareem Hunt. You don't even need a second back, but if you want a second back, Kareem Hunt. All right? Receivers. Now, OBJ, Landry, and I'm going to tell y'all something about Landry in a minute, about OBJ, Landry, but a lot of people do not groom this man right here. Donovan Peoples-Jones, DPJ. He's 21 years old. He's 6'2". Look, only 5,000 XP to get him to the next level. He starts at 90 speed. His route runner is in the 70s. His jumping is 94. He is a must groom. He's 21. You have 3 tight ends: Austin Hooper, Njoku, Hunter Bryant. That's the offense. Let's get to the defense. Now, we all know Brown's weakness is their linebackers. You have Olivier Vernon, who I'll get to him later as well. But obviously, Myles Garrett, 98 overall. That's enough for a line already. But you still have Sheldon Richardson, Larry Ogunjobi. Sorry if I messed that name up. Andrew Billings, if that's your route, he's a 75 overall, 93 strength. They linebackers is not great, but the one thing you have to look at is the age. Jacob Phillips is 21 years old, 6'3" linebacker with 84 speed, 87 himself. He is a must use. He already started 84 tackle. He is a must use. He have to be used. You have to groom him. Mac Wilson, 84 speed, 87 agility. Hit power 85. He's only 22. Those are 2 linebackers for the future right there. Right there. Their team on their DBs is extremely fast. Denzel Ward, Greedy Williams, Tavir Thomas, all under 25. Mitchell is really good still, but he's not even in my top 3 right now. These dudes is all under 25, over 93 speed. Greedy and Denzel already start kind of groomed. We know how Denzel turns out to be a 99 in every league. Grant Delpit, 21 years old, safety. Ronnie Harrison, 23-year-old, strong safety. That roster is incredible. Now, here's how we can get the roster better. Here's how we can, for all the people using the Browns, here's how we can get the roster better. All right, let's see what we can save at. Landry, love you, Landry. You're a great receiver in real life, but Madden constantly underrates you. $31 million in cap space. Trade Landry. He's still good. 84 overall. He's only 27. But in this Madden, 27 years old, the most you're going to by 30 is 87. Trade him. Get maybe a second round pick. Get a linebacker. Get a DT. You know, we'll get a pick. That $13 million instantly gives you $44 million. Instantly give you $44 million. That right there is good enough to have you say you don't have to do nothing. But if you want to keep trading, Kareem Hunt is only 25, 87 overall. You can get a huge piece for Kareem Hunt. A huge piece. 25 years old already, 87 overall. This team right here is set to win. Year 1 all the way to year 10. They're set to win. Baker don't have to be signed yet. All this is, and even if you want to be like, I got skills and I want to get rid of Odell Beckham, go ahead. You save $11 million. I wouldn't, but bro, this team is built to win, and you got 3 tight ends. You're not gonna use 3 tight ends. Get rid of one of the tight ends. It's so much. I wouldn't get rid of Austin Hooper, because that's an $18 million penalty. If you want to get rid of Njoku, you can, because he's like an 89 speed or something like that. So somebody will bite. You won't get a lot of money out of it, but you'll get a very good player. So if you trade Landry, Kareem Hunt, Njoku, or even Hunter Bryant, if somebody pull a trigger, you're going to be set to win for ages. So that's my wrap up for the day. I had to give something to the community. Please let me know how y'all feel about that. If y'all got some better teams that you like to groom with, leave them in the comments. If you want me to talk about other teams, leave them in the comments. Just let me know, man. I'll tell you how to do this franchise thing, man. I'm not the franchise GOAT, but I know people who are the franchise GOAT. So that's it. Shout out again to J-Rav, the Backyard Bullies, and this your boy Willie Will, aka Man and Poppy. I'm out of here. Peace.